Ed Olson is a very dedicated public servant. He's a very dedicated family man, and I think Ed is highly knowledgeable. And Richland County, in my opinion, has been blessed with his service.
He's been very dedicated to so many things for so long, and he gives everything 100%. And he's also stands by what he believes. So I think that that's the kind of person that you need to have in leadership.
It's not easy always being in the public eye, having to be careful of what you say, but you know, Ed has that art down.
He is a very sincere type gentleman, and it's nothing he wouldn't do for you as long as it's within reason.
If you got a problem, I would suggest that you get a hold of Ed Olson, because he's been there and he has done it.
In terms of county government, there's no one that knows as much about county government and its workings as Mr. Olson does. Mr. Olson understands probably as well or better than any other county official where the money comes from, where it goes, and its relationship to the whole county's economic growth and wealth.
You can pretty much ask him about the budget for any year and he can pull up the answers. I mean, it's all right there. It's amazing.
Sometimes you have to take notes to keep up with everything that he can bring to the table, but he is a very strong negotiator and gets his way, and that's not a bad thing. I mean, if he knows what he's talking about, it's a good thing for us to listen.
The feedback he's giving you is pertinent to the questions you're asking, and it's also pertinent to the larger perspective of life.
He's fearless to the point of when he makes a decision, he has researched it and spent time studying it, and therefore his decision, he becomes fearless about it because he has really looked into all the aspects.
He's always very opinionated, but he always backs those up with facts.
When you try to, if you will, change Ed's opinion on something, you've got to have a very logical, well laid out argument against his thought process.
When I talk to some of my colleagues in other counties, they have no one else who is as responsive as Ed Olson has been to our needs. And you know, furthermore, I've always found that he is very timely with his responses, whether it's email or by phone. He gets right back to you immediately and really tries to help solve a problem. And by the way, have you ever seen him dance? He's terrific. He dances in our men's line for the auction. He loves it. And now that he's lost weight, he's really excited.
He is a very funny guy, and he gets some wisecracks off about different things. He can take it too.
He truly will come up with the zingers all the time. And I mean, not on maybe a daily basis, but there's several times a week when he'll just say something or I say something and we just put each other away.
He watches human nature very carefully, he really does. And so I think people amuse him at times. I'm not sure that he wants this to be widely known, but basically for a period of time he rode the bus, and I was so impressed with him because he would come to board meetings on the bus, and it was very interesting. He had lots of stories to tell, so I think that people in general, he takes a great interest in human beings.
And because he is so driven to reach the goal for any endeavor he takes on, people may not understand that he's also a very compassionate, a very kind and caring individual. And certainly through his work at the United Way, I see why he does what he does, because he really cares about people and puts his heart into it.
He's very dedicated to some of the other things that he's active in, like with the American Legion in Bellville and the Salvation Army.
Ed is very involved in Rotary. Rotary's motto is service above self. Ed shows that in the service that he provides to the Shelby Rotary Club and to the community.
Every year, just like when the flowers pop up in the spring, he's good about making sure there's letters sent out to all the county agencies asking them to donate funds.
In order to be successful in nonprofit work, you have to know a number of people, and they have to know you and have respect for you, so that when he approaches someone and asks them for a financial gift, they know that Ed Olson needs it, or Ed Olson wouldn't be asking for it. They know that Ed Olson will make sure that those funds are used appropriately and that they will be used to meet needs. So they trust Ed, and I think that's the reason he's effective as a pillar chair.
He cares, and that's the main thing. He cares about this county, and he cares about the people. And to me, you can't ask any more from a person, and I'm sure that he puts 24/7 in his heart and about everything he does. That's just the way Ed Olson is.
And I look at, 27, I believe, years in office and the level of commitment that takes from someone. And it's really something for me to look up to.
He's always tried to make it a better place to live and better the economic situation of Richland County. I think Ed's always had that in mind.
He's really given himself and his and biggest part of his life to Richland County.
Ed deserves any retirement or anything that he's going to do, because his job supposedly as county commissioner is part-time, but I'm sure he puts thousands of hours in just to make sure everything is covered.
I believe he can be a resource, and that he should not just disappear into the shadows, and certainly still remain very active in our community, because he does have so much knowledge.
While we'll be losing that knowledge, I think that he's also been very good at passing that knowledge on to other people. That's something that Ed has been able to do, is help prepare the next generation of leaders, and I think he's leaving the county in good hands.
I'm just very thankful for Ed. I think he's done a great job in our community. I think he well deserves this award, so very thankful.
I mean, we love Ed, but sometimes he needs to give himself some enjoyment time or have something in his life other than the office. Yeah. Ed, if you don't smell the roses along the path of Richland County, you can never truly enjoy the good things that you've done for the county.
Ed, congratulations on your award, and your future retirement is well deserved. And like I said, I appreciate all the opportunities that you gave me in the past, and you're a gentleman and a scholar.
I would just like to congratulate Ed on this award. I can't think of an individual who'd be more deserving, who has certainly paid his dues to the county, and we all in Richland County have a great debt of gratitude to give to Ed Olson. So congratulations, Ed.